Hey guys, so I want to share my makeup with you. I will probably be appearing in this makeup later on for like the weekend vlog, but there was just so much already to share in that video that I couldn't just add this into it. It's just gonna be too long. So I have a lot of new makeup that I've been trying and using, so I thought I would update you. Okay, so for my foundation, I have on the L'Oreal Paradise Skin Tint. Or is it the L'Oreal Skin Paradise? Water infused tinted moisturizer, aloe vera, witch hazel, broad spectrum SPF 19. So I have mine in the shade Fair 03. I typically don't buy fair anything. I usually I usually buy light something. And this I was watching, I feel like this released in the UK like way long ago, and we've just only got it in the past couple months. But this is really beautiful. So I've worn it for about a week now. I've used a brush the first 3 times, and it's one of those formulas where when you are putting it on your face and you're just kind of like rubbing it in with your hands, you're like, I don't know if this is going to blend out. Like, this is going to be really, really ugly. But it blends out and it's just really beautiful. And you can definitely build it up as far as coverage goes. So today is the first time I used it with a sponge, and I did one light layer. One light layer looks like you have really pretty skin, and then I layered it up again. I feel like my makeup looks really like filtered today, and it's so pretty. Now part of it is that Eglips powder. Thank you, honey, whoever told me how to pronounce Eglips and not Lips, because I was just waiting for someone to tell me. So the Eglips Blur powder I think does so much, but that powder in combination with this, like, I feel like my skin has a filter on it. I also have highlighter on today, which I haven't done highlighter in a while. Highlighter will have like a very beautiful effect as far as like creating a filter-like look, at least for my skin. So I'm a big fan of this, but definitely know that going in to go down a shade from what you would typically go for. For bronzer, I don't know if this is new, but it's totally new to me, and it's from Pure Cosmetics. It's their Mineral Glow, and the packaging is really pretty, looks like that. This is so crazy pigmented. If you can't already tell by like my bronzer, like it's there. And then when you add some highlight, like everything is just like bam. So I use the Wayne Gosk 14 brush. I don't know if he still makes this. I feel like he's kind of either revamped a lot of the brushes or has discontinued some of the brushes. So this I like very lightly tapped into there and did like a swirling buffing motion because it's so pigmented. And at first I was like, I'm not gonna like it, it's gonna be too warm, but I like the warmth it gives to my skin. I feel like if I did not use highlighter, maybe it would be more subdued, but I just really like the highlighter I'm using right now, so this is great. And then this is the Nabla Skin Glazing. This whole line has been doing really well for them. I think in between the bronzers, blushes, and these like highlighters, everything I've tried from them has been so beautiful. I have 2 of the bronzers. I have another highlighter in the shade Amnesia, but this one is in Ozone, and this is the one I think that is the most popular for people who are fair to even medium. It goes in and out of stock all the time. I have almost been able to purchase this at least 5 times, and I finally was able to get it, and I had like, I don't know, some kind of reward, so I paid like very, very little for it, and I'm very happy to have it. Bake Chalet, as a general rule, they have this texture where like you can blend it out with your hands and it feels like a cream. It is the highlighter we have on like here, and I have it down the nose. It's less evident down the nose. I don't know what is going on, if it's like how it's sitting with my other makeup, but on the cheeks, it's looking like insanely beautiful, like so pretty. I feel like I'm fighting with my lighting today, but I don't know, like my hair looks very one-dimensional even though my makeup looks really, really good. Okay, so the next thing is from 3CE Stylenanda, and it's a face contour palette in the shade Tawny. There is another shade that is more cool toned. This one, like I said, I say this all the time, K-Beauty does contouring products so beautifully. They get the undertones correct. They offer you more than one option. It's just so So good. So this one has a very like bright powder, a medium shade and a darker shade. I tend to only use these two here. This one, while very pretty, it's like I just like things to be so much more pronounced. I technically could use this as a bronzer. I just end up using this because it works for both. So I use this as a contouring powder today, right at the base of my cheeks, and I have it all along my jawline. And this powder is so good for cleaning up your cheek area, top and bottom. If you're like me and you love bronzer or contour and you can get heavy-handed, something like this is so good because it has pigment. It really helps to like buff it out without looking so obvious. For my lips, we have the ColourPop Lippie Sticks in the shade Brat Pack. This came as part of the Wild Child collection. I did pick up that palette and I did use it a lot, but I don't have it on today, so I didn't want to include it in the video. But the thing with lippy sticks is I like them, but I don't love them. And every time I get them, I kind of regret getting them because it's like, they're just like, okay. Like it's really a matter of like color. For me, I was very into this color, so I grabbed it. Yeah. Okay, and the last item is this eyeshadow palette. It's the Violet Voss I'll Love You Forever. So I picked this up off of the Boxy pop-up from BoxyCharm. So right now, like, you can choose an item depending on what tier level you are. So I chose something, and this is from my January BoxyCharm, and I really wanted to get this palette in my box, but I had a very, very, very strong feeling that I wasn't going to get it. So now they have add-ons, and you know, you get your normal box, and then after you choose like the item that you would definitely want in your box, you can then shop just all the items, a lot of items that are available for purchase at a huge discount. So this was, I don't know what the original price is, 34 maybe. I think I got this for 12. So I'm really happy to have it because I love Violet Voss, like their shadows in general. So this is the palette. It's a cool toned palette, cool to neutral. There's nothing particularly warm in here. And this is not something I would even typically like, but for whatever reason, everything here really works for me. And I've used this palette a lot and I love it. I'll show you swatches of everything I have on my eyes. I'm gonna bring you, well, I'm not gonna bring you closer. I'm just gonna come closer. And my eye makeup today, so we have a very olivey shade on the lid, black on the crease, then we have a lot of transition. There's a lot of transition shades working in here. So those are the shadows I have on the eyes straight across, even this like inner corner. I've stopped doing inner corner highlight because I watched Hung Van Gogh. I don't know if you guys watch him, but he started a YouTube channel. His makeup is so good. He's also so sweet and his like voice is like so soothing. He's so cute. He's Vietnamese, so you know his accent like fully comes through, which makes him even more endearing. He was doing a tutorial and he was like, I usually don't do inner corner highlight because it makes the eye, it closes off the eye and then your eye doesn't look as long as feline. And it was earth-shattering. Like, I have not done inner corner highlights since I watched this video, and I was like talking to Andrew about it. I'm like, like, he's like, you saw that, right? I'm like, yeah, I do not inner corner highlight anymore. So this is what I have as the inner corner highlight, and it's super, super subtle. Here's the ColourPop Lippie. That's the Pure Cosmetics bronzer, the Nabla highlight. Oh, I forgot to share these two things with you. So I love brow pens, and the last time I did a video, I'll link it below because I compared a lot of brands, but the Milani one won. This is now my favorite. This one is now better than the Milani, and they're from NYX. They're the Lift and Snatch. So I have the shades Espresso in my brows, and I have the shade Black on my lower lash line to draw in lashes. So that's Espresso and that's Black, and then this is the contour palette. Like, look at these shades. They're so good. I have been only using this for a really long time, ever since I got it. And then for a long time, I mean like 2 weeks straight, it's just been this palette on my cheeks. Okay, so that's the makeup I have on. We're gonna show some grocery things, etc., and then I'll come back and share more things with you. Okay, we have our favorite breakfast going on here. This is a new brand, I think, for me. It's made in Taiwan. It's a little thicker and fluffier. There's more like layers, and when I was making it, the scallion was like really strong and good. So we got 2 eggs and cheese. I wasn't gonna do cheese, and I was like, oh, I really want to do cheese. Got like the good crisp here too, and I added some Maggi sauce, but oh, love. Okay, so this golden duck salted egg fish skin, there's always a lot of the seasoning left at the bottom. So every time I finish a bag, I will save the seasoning. One time, or actually 2 times, I made it with like tater tots, and I just dipped the tater tots into the seasoning. It was so good. This is my last bag. So I took 2 other bags of fish skin that are like no flavor, and I like tossed it into this bag. Not as amazing, obviously, but like still really good. I actually was vulnerable and weak and purchased another 5-bag box from them, but they had like a Chinese New Year promo, so I'm hoping that comes in. The last box took a month to get here, but at the same time I ordered it during Christmas, so maybe it'll come in faster this time. Okay, I have parental units delivery. We have fish, more fish, and this I don't know what this is. Maybe, it's not fries, maybe clam. Yeah, clam. The best sauce in the world. Okay, I just want to be very clear. It looks like my parents drop off food a lot, and I know I get in the comment section every so often like, you know, it's like so nice that your parents drop stuff off for you. They absolutely do. Almost every week, regardless of like where they go, they'll like pick up something for me. But I just want you guys to know that I also get them stuff on a very regular basis. So we just are taking care of each other. I just don't want you guys to think that it's just like them constantly dropping stuff off for me. I mean, I know you guys don't think like badly of me, but I just need it to be known. I too bring them treats. Okay guys, so I have some products to share. I think it's like a little bit of PR. I have from Dr. Zenovia. I'm like just surprised how often they send like PR boxes, etc., because they're sold at Sephora. Like I mean, whatever, I'm happy about it, but I'm like, who am I that you would send me this stuff? This is the Advanced Retinol Night Repair Treatment. I do not believe I have received a retinol product from them yet, outside of the under eye cream, which I really like. The Dr. Zenovia Under Eye with Retinol is really good as an eye cream for me, not in the winter. Once we kind of pass like March, or like probably starting in March, is when I can probably start to use that, when the temperatures are not as cold. It's just not hydrating enough for me, but the results of the retinol are really great for the under eye. This is a night treatment that will diminish the appearance of acne and scarring. So, I mean, I'm gonna use this. Oh, good. Now, usually they have like this like luxe clinical packaging, and it's like in glass bottles, but this, I'm really glad it is not. It is a trans retinol, and it says to apply a rich layer. Oh, that is not something I typically hear regarding retinol, but apply a rich layer onto a clean face and neck using a circular motion. Use in the evening. I will do as directed. And then the next item is the, oh, I've gotten this before, and I never used it because there's just something about it where I'm like, I don't know if this is like a product for me. The Aloe Vera Blemish Soothing Moisturizer. It has squalane and antioxidants. I have some items here from Rodeo. Skin Store, as you guys know, I like work with them a lot. So I'm working on a video soon. I don't know when it's gonna go up, but I'm testing these products out right now. Do you guys know how much I love this Rodeo Banana Lowlighter? Like, do I ever shut up about it? And it's something where it's like when you put it out into the universe and then it comes back and it loves you back. And I'm like, oh my God. Not that I think that Rodeo knows who I am, but at least Skin Store was like, yeah, we're gonna do a thing with Rodeo. Are you interested? I'm like, oh yeah, I am so interested. And I didn't realize that we would get this, like we as in like, I don't know who else they reached out to, but I am so excited. The next thing I'm gonna be testing out will be their Brightening Tonic Vitamin C. Very excited for that. Like, if this was all I received, this is all I want. A vitamin C and the Banana Lowlighter, like, day made. The next thing is the Instant Glow Primer. I haven't tried this before, but it looks really nice. Primer for a warm and flawless glow. Ooh, is it tinted? That'll be exciting. Then we have the collagen drops. I hear a lot about Rodeo skincare. I mean, Caroline Hirons talks about them a lot. Caroline Hirons. I feel like she is iffy, as in she likes some of the products and she doesn't like some of the products, which is fine because that's how it is with skincare, right? So this is the collagen drops. I do have the soft focus glow drops coming that I picked up, so I'm interested to try those as well. And then there's eye patches. I don't talk about eye patches a lot on this channel. I actually don't talk about things that are I guess quick fixes. Whenever I talk about skincare, I prefer to talk about treatment type products, because face masks, eye patches, any kind of thing that you lay on your skin and then remove, I feel like it is a really great cushioning and support product, but I don't think any of them are going to completely change your skin. They can help you maintain hydration. They can help you maintain certain things for a very within a day, but I don't find that these have any long-term effects, and that's why I don't talk about them. I do use them, but I don't talk about them because I feel like it's like a take it or leave it thing. You don't need it, but it can definitely help you, especially in the winter. I think any kind of hydrating mask absolutely helps you to keep dry patches at bay. But I'm really excited. I don't know what this video is going to be about yet, but I'm excited to be able to try these things out and share my opinions with you. Okay, so before you go, I want to share something with you. The Sephora melting lip clicks are $10 on the Sephora website right now. Why? Are they discontinuing them? I'm about to lose it, guys. I have these in my cart and I'm gonna purchase them, because if they discontinue this product, we've all had this conversation before. If they discontinue this, what are we going to do? Because it's so good. What is going on here? Do you see this? $10. Why is it on sale, guys? Why is it on sale? I feel attacked. So I'm gonna pick up a few. I have one backup of each color that I use. I use number 2, and I use creme brulee and caramel. Why is this happening? If they discontinue this is my purse lipstick. I keep one of each of these in my purse, as in if you see me out and about and I'm reapplying, it is probably this. If I am at work and I'm reapplying, it is probably this. It goes on top of any lip product. Okay, anyway. That was a need to share. The next thing is a want to share. And the last time I talked about Chinese dramas, I went I caught you up in long haul style. So I just want to quickly catch you up where I'm at right now. So I'm still watching The Rebel Princess, still loving it so much. And I started Duoloa Continent. My brother is very excited about this one, so I don't read animes or watch other movies or etc. Or what is the other thing that they call it? I'm so old here. I'm just not aware, manga or stuff like that. I don't watch those things. I just watch dramas. So he was been so excited for this to come out, and I started watching it on Viki. Guys, it is such a good series. It's so fun. It's fantasy wuxia drama type, and the actors are doing a really good job. It's a really fun show. They tend to cut any very dramatic, intense moments with humor. So I'm waiting to see if it really develops into something much more serious. But the characters are really dynamic. I really enjoy them. It's just a really cute, fun series, and I'm really having a lot of enjoyment watching it. I also watched The Yin Yang Master. That's actually on Netflix, and it has Mark Chow and how do you say his name? Deng Lun. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, they are both really good in this. So I think this is a movie where if you really love the two actors, you will really enjoy it. And if you don't like these two actors, you're just gonna be there's a lot of CGI, there's a lot of fighting, and it's a fun movie. So if you just want something to watch or have on in the background, I would recommend it. I really like the actors, so I really enjoyed it. But it's not some kind of cinematic wonder by any means. And what else? I'm also watching I just finished watching the home edit like on Netflix. For the video coming in the weekend, I definitely show you guys the result of my inspiration. So I did my fridge and I tried to do my bathroom. So if you guys aren't familiar, the home edit is like two ladies and they just like, they go and they do home organization. And for the most part when I'm watching it, so each episode is split off in between a celebrity redo and a like normal people home redo. And I think I generally liked the after for every single one. But if you've watched this, before I tell you what it is, there was one after where I was like, I'm pretty sure her bedroom looked better before. So there's a lady, she has them come in to kind of like redo her closet and her bedroom. And she has like been divorced and she then came out, she has a girlfriend, and she had this thing where it's like, when she turns 40, she wants to wear this skirt and go to Paris and take a photo in it. And I'm like, I mean, whatever, to each their own when it comes to your, you know, life goals. But so they redid her closet. She has a very small, narrow closet and they did a really good job of creating more space for her. But then in her bedroom, she had like this really beautiful, like bright coral velvet tufted headboard. She had these like long, beautiful, like white ivory curtains with kind of like gold detailing coming down. Like there was a vibe going on in there that I thought was like really pretty. Like it was a little messy, but like I thought like the ambiance she was trying to create was really cute and like pretty. And then they took her headboard and reupholstered it, and they just like took fabric and just like put it over it, and I was like, did not like it. And they took her curtains away, and I don't know, guys, like if you watched it, let me know, because that after was the only one where I was like, I don't know if I really like this. They organized her jewelry and that looked really good, but then they took that skirt, the skirt that she like took a photo and like went to Paris or whatever, they took the skirt and they put it in a shadow box, and they put it in a shadow box that was like too small, so it just looked like, I don't know what it looked like. It did not, I would not want that skirt hanging in a shadow box above like my dresser. I don't know, like I was not into it, which is so odd because I liked everything else that they did in other people's like homes, but that I just could not get into. I would be like changing everything after they left. Okay, anyway, long tangent, that is the end. I will see you on Friday or Saturday. Yeah, okay.